Deep Voice Productions. What is up, boys? It is Sammo Gaming. And yes sir, that is my name, yes sir. But anyways, I don't know what I'm doing there, that was a waste of time. You know, it's the holiday season, so whoop-de-doo, dickory-dock, don't forget to hang up your sock, because just exactly at 12 o'clock, he'll be coming down your chimney down. And you know who I'm talking about. The big man. Happy old Saint Nick. Santa Claus. You know, I've always been a firm believer of jolly old Saint Nick. And I'll keep my children firm believer in the future. And I think it's just something that sort of helps society like come together during the holidays. It's kind of funny. It's like one of the best holidays around. But there are some things I was thinking about Santa Claus and Christmas in general. First, I'm going to talk about Santa Claus. How it sort of equates to a child's innocence. And if you guys don't know what innocence is, it's basically what it says when a child, I don't know how to say it, just has basically a simple mind and doesn't think about things too much. Just basically, they don't know. I think it basically relates to sex and stuff like that, and where like babies come from. If you think about it, that's what that's what innocence is. I think believing in Santa Claus and when you stop believing is basically when you lose your innocence. And I think myself, that's actually kind of right, because it was around 5th grade, 6th grade or something, where I basically I stopped believing in Santa Claus. I sort of just knew it. I figured it out, and you know, I had a little help from my older brother. I asked him, and you know, older brothers they are. But you know how today's society is like. Everything's basically illegal nowadays. You have, if like an old guy looks at a younger person different, they're gonna be arrested for it. It's just sort of weird. Like, our society has changed so much as to be basically cautious, and basically our society's a pussy because no one, like, you can't do anything wrong anymore. It's just like everything's shunned upon, and it's sort of ridiculous. But with that, I don't want to be part of that, but I was just thinking, I was thinking about this, and I hate to say it because I just feel like, I feel horrible saying it. But Santa Claus can be related to as a pervert. As bad as it sounds, and I'll probably go to hell for saying this, he's sort of a perverted man. Think of the songs they have. He knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows when if you're bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. You sit on his lap when you want to tell him what you want. That's kind of odd. Just thinking about it, like, he knows when you're sleeping. He'll come down your chimney at night. Jeez, this guy's either a robber, because I mean he steals your. Well, he's not a robber because he gives you gifts, but he steals your damn cookies. I don't want my cookies and milk stolen. That's a joke. But I don't know where I'm going with this. It's horrible to even say anything about Santa Claus, but I mean, if you think about like, when a child asks for, when they think Santa Claus is real, they basically ask for everything they can. I know I did it. I used to ask for like ridiculous stuff because I used to think Santa Claus was going to bring it to me. And then some parents can't afford it, so they don't get it for them. And it's sort of like a letdown. I mean, I know kids shouldn't be getting everything they want, but if you think Santa Claus is real and you don't get it, you start hating the guy. I mean, I started hating on Santa Claus when he didn't bring me my gifts. But also, I think Santa Claus is sort of an excuse to keep your kids good. Like, if your parents say, I used to always do this, like, if I was acting bad, I used to get all scared because I thought Santa Claus was going to bring me coal. And I used to walk down at night and see if there was presents and see if there was coal in them. Just funny stuff like that. It's just funny how you're so innocent and you don't know anything about the real world. But I'm going to take a dramatic switch of tone and in this commentary. I have to talk about the little anniversary we have. And to this day, December 1st, it's been 7 years since my grandfather passed away. And not a year goes by that I forget. It was just a sad night. It was a Friday or Thursday night. I was in 5th grade. It was kind of a cold night. It was snowing a little bit. That was the year. That was like the last year I believed in Santa Claus, actually. And I'm in bed, laying in bed, 9:30, and phone rings. It's my grandma, and I knew something was up when I saw that it was her on the phone, because she never would call that late. And she was saying, she was real frantic, I guess, and saying, John, his name was John. She's like, John's having a heart attack. You have to get over here. So my dad and my brother went over, tried to do CPR. She called 911, but it was just too late. He passed away December 1st, 2005. I really wish he could have been here to see me succeed and see me graduate this year. But at least I have 2 grandmas that will see me do that. But it's just tough thinking about, because he was just real funny guy. He used to tell all these real corny jokes. He used to do these handshakes with me, just probably one of the goofiest guys. That's probably where I got my just like goofiness from, is just him making funny stuff up. And I mean, it's real sad. It was a sad funeral, because he was only 77, which is kind of pretty young. I mean, 77's young, but he would be, what, 82, 83 this year. His birthday was actually on Thanksgiving, the 22nd. But I just took a little dramatic shift there and talk about that, which I had to talk about, because, I mean, it's something important in my life. But I hope you guys enjoyed my Santa Claus talk, because that was kind of random but funny, I guess. If you dislike it, whatever. I don't care. It's just for fun. If you're ever a hammer, it's because you watch Sammo. I'm part of Sammo Gaming and Deep Voice Productions. Yes, sir.